Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got a chemtrailer flying over. That's the first one today. We haven't had a chemtrail all day today. Now we got another one over there just above the trees, straight up over that second telephone pole away from me. So we got two of them out here, y'all. They're both flying out of Georgia direction. Alright, his is starting to disappear a little bit, and he doesn't have a big long one. It's starting to disappear too. I guess they're going out here looking for moisture. There is a little bit of moisture because it's not immediately disappearing. If it collects moisture, it'll stay there and make a big line across the sky. So they're not collecting anything, they're out hunting for it. Alright, thank you. Look at those clouds over there. They're blowing out of the west, blowing east. But you look over there, that one's just starting to blow north. If you look at those clouds there, you see them blowing north. So just going past me, and they're hitting a stream coming out of Georgia direction that blows them north. Now I would say that this was normal weather. You know, it's just wind blowing it around, but this happens every day. It always comes out of the west, coming straight east, and then it comes over here just past me and starts blowing north. Look, so those clouds just blew across in front of me. Now they're blowing up my left side, which is looking east. Going straight east, going up, I mean not east, I'm looking east. They're blowing from the west to the east, now they're blowing from the south to the north. Alright, I'll get it figured out. I got an old brain here. So I would say this is weather modifications at work. See those clouds over there? They're still blowing to the east. All these clouds, they're still blowing out of the west, they blow east. They get right over there, and they get hooked up, and they're being pushed north, and I assume they're using these radar satellite antennas to do it with, because I know they got the technology to do that now. It was announced to Congress years ago, back in the 70s or 80s. Let's see, yeah, I think it was the 80s, when they brought HARP online in Alaska. That's the technology they use to blow these storms around. They blow the jet stream off of Canada, and it comes down over, they push it down where it comes out of the Pacific Ocean, comes across Los Angeles, and that's why Los Angeles had snow 3 years ago. And then it had the 7 tornadoes in Texas, you know, that same violent cold weather. But anyway, they bring it across us, they chemtrail it, so they collect up all the moisture so it rains out. And when this air goes back out off the United States, I mean, it floats up over Washington. They chemtrail it all the way up to North Carolina and Virginia. And the people in Washington don't even see it, but it's one big chemtrail cloud raining on them. Alright, we got ignorant people everywhere. Stay smart, seek wisdom, obey God. Thank y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we got two up there. One's going across the big thick part. You see them coming out on top. One going across underneath. They're not leaving much streams. And we'll have another one poking out here in a little bit, so they want to get 3 airplanes going across the same place. You can see a little smidgen over here of the tail where he went in, and then he came out, but he hasn't left anything. He hasn't made it out yet, and these two just flew across in front of him. So I'll get him when he comes out. I haven't seen him yet. Alright, thank y'all. And we got one out of Georgia. He's way off right there. Hopefully I got him right. And he left a big long trail. Ever since he's been coming out of Georgia, flying over us. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, my airplane that was flying in over there finally came out. And he's across, he's got 2 airplanes crossing him. We got this one up here going over the top of us. Looks like got two trails coming out, all going into one big cloudy trail. Alright. They're filling this up today. All this is coming out of Georgia, y'all. Blowing in from Georgia. Georgia's in that direction and goes all the way south of us. The southern and western side of the United States it's a line that goes diagonally like this way across to Savannah. Alright, thank y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, no chemtrails in the sky today. We've had 2 days worth. They've been blowing through and going up to North Carolina, so even North Carolina, Virginia's going to get the rain. It won't be us. It's a beautiful blue day in Abbeville. No clouds whatsoever. And I'm with my buddy Kurt.
Hello.
He dropped something. He said hello, y'all.
Hello.
Alright. Thank y'all. Look at these blue skies. We got a chemtrailer going across. He's not leaving a big trail. And if you watch my videos, you understand that's because there's no moisture in the air to collect up. There's a little bit because it makes a trail behind them. Well, there's a little bit because he is putting chemicals out. Spraying the sky, trying to find the moisture. No moisture over Abbeville today. They've been cleaning these skies since they left California. Or coming up to Mexico or whatever. You know, they collect up to try to look for the moisture and dry the sky out. So when it gets up and goes over Russia, it doesn't leave any snow. And plus, going across South Carolina and southern states like us, it warms it up. So it's not ice cold there when it goes back up and gets in the jet stream. Because see, now the jet stream was diverted over the Pacific Ocean or over Washington and Oregon, and they usually put a big bubble out there over Idaho, that just sits there and blocks the air. You watch the weather in the summertime or the wintertime, you'll see that high pressure zone that just sits there. Where's it coming from? All that air all of a sudden is just real super hot? No, that's because they keep it there and hold it in position using the antennas and stuff like the harp antenna in Alaska and the woodpecker antenna in Russia, and the antennas like these weather radar antennas. They can use them just like they can do harp and stuff. They project a beam from it that holds the sky in place. It's called a standing wave, and that's a radio frequency that just stands in one place due to the frequency of it and the distance or whatever. They can aim it there, and that blocks the air. Alright, I'll see y'all. Thank y'all. Bye bye. Got a chemtrailer flying over there. He's not leaving much because there's no moisture in the sky, but he does leave that trail behind him. It'll dissipate and get smaller, real small particles and stuff. Alright, thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, no chemtrails anywhere in the sky. But we got a chemtrailer flying up there. But there's no moisture, so it's not really making a big jet stream behind them, big contrail behind them. Chemtrail. That's what those are. Those are chemicals he's dumping out to collect moisture out of the sky. And if you look, we don't have any clouds in the sky. We got haze up there. but no clouds. Alright, so he's just flying over. He's trying to find the moisture. If there's any out here, he'll find it, because it'll make a big contrail, chemtrail cloud behind him. But it ain't doing that now, so he's just out here looking. They've been doing that for a couple of days. They say it's been pretty dry. Alright, thank you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, our Air Force has been out chemtrailing this morning before I got up out of bed. They're up spraying the sky, trying to collect up moisture, trying to make it rain so this air is dry when it flows over rust, so it doesn't snow up there. We're throwing out rust at seaports, getting them ready for World War III. And I don't know why Donald Trump ain't stopping this. He probably doesn't even know about it. Alright. So most of this is blowing in and out of Georgia. I haven't seen any airplanes over us today. They like spraying over Georgia, and it comes up in here. See all that over there in the trees? That's over in Georgia. That's not South Carolina. Now, it might be down that way, but Georgia's only 13 miles away in that direction, and it runs at an angle. So Georgia's to my right, it's in front of me, it's down below me, south of me, and a little bit southwest. Alright, thank y'all. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're enjoying this. God bless y'all.